We are going to begin in just a few minutes. So be sure to say hi in the comments. We are going to begin. All right. So I know everything is working. That's great. Yay. All right. All right. I am just going to get the watch party started and this shared around, and then we are going to get the show on the road. Oh, I forgot that I was going to send a text message. Oh, for shit's sakes. There's like a million things to do, so thank you for being patient. When you are getting on here, wherever you are, please say hi in the chat box so that I know that you are here. Good thing I started this 5 minutes early. And you can probably expect this from each Tuesday live that I do, is just me getting everything going, like the first 5 minutes. Right. I think oh, I forgot to share it around. So be sure to say hi to me as you guys are getting on here. Party, please. I have no idea what's going on. Facebook has changed everything and I'm so confused. Oh, haha. Maybe this will work. Okay. Okay, look, we are at start time. So hopefully if you want to shout out to me in the comments, you have gotten that all set up and said hi to me. I think I can see everything now. All right, so last things last is me inviting everyone, but I just want to say hello and welcome to Power Up with Power Coach Alishia. I'm Power Coach Alishia, and it is my mission to help you step into your personal power, unleash your inner badass, and get out of your own way. Now, I do this by teaching you how to put yourself first without feeling guilty and fight for yourself. So if that is what you're looking for, you are absolutely in the right place. Oh, I forgot to pin this view. Hold on. I am not good at this. And I'm standing up today. I think I'm going to stand up always because it just makes things a little bit easier on me. Thank you, Crystal. All right. Let me go ahead. I got this new color. It's like Mystic something or other, and I love it. I'm just going to go ahead and get everybody invited to the watch party, and then we will finally get this show on the road. Hopefully I can get a little bit faster at this. Crystal, are you an admin inside of the Power Up Your Life Facebook group. I hope that you are, because I need you to approve members. Okay. So I wanted a feeling of being, oh yeah, I don't have time to make you an admin, so that's fine. I'll just approve it. I love the feeling of like speaking in front of an audience. So we are going to stand from here on out. Hopefully you guys can see me okay. It's good energy. I know my light's going to be there, but it is what it is. I'm going to get the rest of these invites sent. So today's topic is how to stop denying your feelings and your pain so that other people are comfortable. And I just thought that this would be a great topic for us to cover today, because I find myself that I do that as well. And the problem with that is the pain that it causes us and what that does to us. If you don't have a pen and a piece of paper, hey Cindy, I highly recommend that you go ahead and grab a notebook, because we are going to be covering some great information today that you can actually take and apply to your life. Oh crap. This is no fun to do live. Sorry guys. And I accidentally hit the button that pulled the screen down. Yes, so say hi to me in the comments as you guys are getting on here. That would be great. I'll also be tagging everyone in the replay of this if you missed it live. Holy crap. I know this is fun to sit here and stare at me, right? Purple is my color. I love purple. I did that on purpose today. Morgan's an admin, so if she's home, she could approve it, Crystal, but I don't know if she's at home. Oh my gosh, there's so many people to invite. Sorry, guys. Husband's not here to do it. I'm all out of sorts today. I promise it's going to be worth you waiting for me to invite all these people to this watch party. Oh, I'm almost done, I think. Woot. This is good news, though. That means we have a whole bunch of new members, so I can't get through it as fast as I normally do. All right, I am done. Done, done, done. Okay, I want to pull up my notes, though. Make sure that I have those. Why isn't my chat just right here like it always is? Oh, nothing wants to work the way that it's supposed to today. So, and now I have to relog back in. Hi, Danielle. Okay, eventually I'll get my notes up here. Oh, I could have done housekeeping. See, I'm standing up, so I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Why do I need to reload this? What the hell is going on? Okay, people are here. I have my notes going. I have the chat up. Yay, I can see comments. Hello to Marie and Mia. Hello, hello, hello. I'm going to keep admitting people into the room. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Hello to Anitra. Okay, so here are a few housekeeping items for you guys. Thank you so much, Marie. First housekeeping item is, well, not really housekeeping, but announcements, I should say. If you have not registered yet for text messages, be sure that when this is over that you text the word, one word, power up, to the number 74121. So power up to 74121. That will get you put on the text list. And as I get better at this, because this literally took me like 12 minutes to get up and going and share it in all the places, but I'll get it figured out. So it's a little bit better. What was I going to say? Oh, you'll get a text message for when I go live here, or if I'm doing a workshop, each day of the workshop, like whatever is going on, you're going to get a text message for that so that you do not miss out. So be sure to text the word power up, one word, to the number 74121. Also the description of this video is a link if you need some help just getting some clarity on your life, breaking through one big challenge that you have. Be sure to book a clarity call. That's absolutely free. So you can go ahead and book that in the link in the description. And then if you are not watching this inside of the Power Up Your Life Facebook group, be sure to go to liveunapologeticallyyou.com, which I realize right now that most people cannot spell unapologetic. So anyways, I will get the URL fixed. But for now, go to liveunapologeticallyyou.com or click the second link in the description of this video and join our community. There's daily life coaching going on there. Every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, unless I'm on vacation or sick, I am doing a live just like this one to help you get out of your own way, step into your personal power, and unleash your inner badass. All right, so again, today's topic is how to stop denying your feelings and pain so that other people are comfortable. So let's first and foremost, I want to say wherever you're watching, be sure to say hi to me in the comments. I'm doing my best to look at all the comments everywhere. It's a little bit cray-cray. Like I said, next week, hopefully we'll have it figured out a little bit better. But please do say hi to me, help me bust through the Facebook algorithms. Now, the reason why this is the topic for today is because I'm finding that as women specifically, when we have a feeling or we're in pain or something happens, we tend to deny ourselves how we feel, what's going on, what's on our minds, and just like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's no big deal. I will get over it. If that sounds like you, put a 1 in the comments. If it doesn't sound like you, put a 10 in the comments, okay? 1 in the comments if it sounds like you, 10 in the comments if that does not sound like you. Hello, Susan. All right, because here's the deal. When you are constantly denying yourself of your feelings and the pain that you're in, you cannot work through those things. You cannot grow through those things. You cannot heal from those feelings, okay? So I'm seeing some 1s come through here. Cool. Then you're in the right place. So if you're feeling like, if you have a feeling or if you think a certain way, or if you're in a pain that somebody has caused you, or even just a situation, right, that you've gone through and you're in a pain. Hi, Lisa. Hello. I haven't seen you forever. I'm so happy you popped on here to say hi to me. You need to be sharing those things. You need to be getting them out. So in just a few minutes, we are going to be talking about just the different steps that you can take to basically reverse what has been going on inside of you and these decisions that you have been making. Okay, so we'll get to that in just a minute. So the first thing I want to talk about, though, in kind of cleansing and starting the process of not denying your feelings and your pain, is first get clear with yourself on what your feelings and pain is. All right. So it's the very first thing that you need to do. What is your feelings? What is your pain? I didn't say hi to Tiffany. So hello to Tiffany Anderson. What is your feelings? What is your pain? What is it that is sitting there? It may not be heavy on you right now because maybe you've kind of shoved it down into some hole or some place inside of you and moved on with your life, right? Or maybe it's something that has just recently happened, right? Aw, thank you so much, Lisa. Maybe it's something that has just recently happened, right? And you're thinking, I cannot share this. I cannot talk about this. If I do, this will happen. So, mine comes from a little bit of different perspective than my husband, Daniel, but Daniel's perspective comes from, if he shares his feeling, if he shares his pain, it is just going to make whatever the situation is worse, right? Even if whatever it is doesn't have to do with the person he's sharing that with. So let's say he has pain from something that somebody else did to him. He usually does not share that with me because he doesn't want to burden me with it. He doesn't want to add more stress to my plate. He doesn't want me to have to deal with that, right? And when I'm denying my feelings and my pain, usually for me, it comes from more of a place of fear or lack of self-confidence. And I know that can seem really shocking to you. Like me, lack of self-confidence, like why would, like, not why, but you don't ever present like that, Alishia. You'd ever show up as if that's an issue or if that's a thing for you, right? And that's why we're talking about this, because I think it's so important to realize that even when you're somebody who is as confident as I am, who is really as stable as I am within myself and my abilities and what I think and all those things, there is still a lack of self-confidence, and there still is a lack of fear. And we're going to talk about that, like I said, more in just a minute. Hi, Anika. Sorry, guys, I'm really hot. Okay. All right, this is why I don't stand up, because I get hot and sweaty, but I like to stand up because it feels, like I said, I'm speaking to an audience of people. If you know anything about me, I love to speak. So anyways, next up is, so here's a really authentic story. Like, this is a true story about me. All right. So over the last 9 years, I've been a direct sales coach. And if you've been in my world, in my direct sales world for any amount of time, you know that my journey in starting my direct sales coaching business was actually, I had gone in with the intention of starting a speaking business and career. And one of the first coaches that I hired said that I needed to focus on something else that made money before I went into building my speaking career. And she said the reason is because it was going to take me 3 to 5 years in order to build my speaking career. So in the meantime, I needed to be doing something to make money and take care of my family. And, you know, as the years have gone on and I've gotten smarter and really, you know, done personal development and gone to things and trained on things, I realized that although I learned so much and I grew so much in the last 9 years, and I'm going to be able to take everything I've learned to really succeed in my dream business of being a life coach, soul healer, and transformational speaker. She actually gave me bad advice, right? Because you should not do anything for the money. And we're really told that, right? You got to get a job to make money. You need to do this right now so that you make money, and then you can do that later. But the problem is that this right now, the job right now, the focus right now ends up being the thing that you do forever. And you don't ever usually end up getting to the dream job, the thing that lights up your soul, the things that fill you up, the things that make a big difference. Drop a heart in the comments if you're with me, you connect to what I'm saying, and this sounds like the journey that you've been on, right? So drop a heart if this connects with you, okay? So it's not to say that for me, my last 9 years have been horrible or the last 9 years have been bad, because that's not true. Like I said, there's been so many blessings and so many, you know, ways that I've grown and learned and connected and all of the things, right? But the challenge is, now I'm at a place in my life that I feel like I'm just starting on my dream. I feel like I'm just stepping out into that place. But now comes all of the other things that make this so scary, because not only scary, but now I have to grieve the last 9 years in a way, right? A loss. I have, you know, it's hard to explain, but I hope I'm putting it into good words, right? Like, now I look at this and I go, so if I would have spent the last 9 years building my dream business, then where would I be today? Would I be the world-renowned speaker? Would I, you know, have 10 or 12 books that I've written? Would I be like a high-level life coach like Anthony Robbins is, or, you know, maybe have a presence like Oprah, or would I have like a #1 listened to podcast, you know? So then you have those like, God, I'm so pissed off, I wish I would have thoughts, right? And so again, denying my feelings of wanting to do that the whole time, all 9 years, this is the one thing that I've always wanted to do, but I denied those feelings for fill in the blank, right? Now I see myself coming out the other side of that and almost denying the pain that the 9 years of time and effort that I've dedicated, that the pain that I feel, right? In the last 9 years, I've sacrificed so much time with my children, with my partner, for myself. I, you know, I've ran my body into the ground. I've gone through so many emotional, like, dumps, right? I've had so many situations where those sacrifices, those things that I did should have been for my dream business, my dream life, and where I truly wanted to be and go. And now the pain of starting over, if you will, in a way, and now putting in that time again, but from a different perspective, that causes me pain, you know? And so what happens is people want to tell you, but look at this, you know, look at the bright side, at least the right? Well, at least the blah, 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 blah. And because I am the person I am, I can see those things, but that doesn't mean that I deny my feelings for the last 9 years and deny the pain that I now feel in the grieving process of making my transition, stepping into my own personal power, my zone of badassery, and moving full steam ahead in that, right? And so this also is a place of, I'm ready for it now. I'm ready to be through the pain and the feelings and the emotions. I'm ready to just like bust the fucking door open, right? Just kick it open and bust through and be like, I'm here, I'm doing this, I'm so excited and da-da-da-da, and I want it to happen, and I want people to fully and immediately connect with that I'm an amazing life coach and I'm going to change their life, and that it's worth the money and it's worth the time and it's, you know, worth it to show up, and all of those things I want it all right now, because to me, I've put in 9 years of effort, but I put in that effort in a sidestep. Did it connect? Yes, but not in that full power mode. Again, my feelings of where would I be? What would it look like? And I definitely believe in like divine timing, and I believe in, you know, being led and all of those things. And so fully, if I had to go back and to make a different decision, I don't know that I would change the decision that I made. But a part of me says, hell yes, I would. I would have sacrificed, dedicated the time and the energy and my emotions and everything that I had to give at that time to my dream, right? So now I'm in this place of, no matter what happens, pushing myself forward motion. And so this is me getting real with myself, and this is what it looks like. And that's why I'm talking to you about it. It looks like being honest with your feelings, being honest with your pain, and then again, moving ahead in that process. But then I find, as I'm even just a few days into one of the biggest decisions I've ever made in my business, I really feel in my heart, because of the way I've made this decision and the way I have stepped into my power. Just a few days in, I feel my feelings coming back up. I feel me wanting to revert back. I feel that it's going to be okay. Just do this, right? This is what you know. This is where you're comfortable. This is where people truly love you. This is where people respect you. This is the brand you've built, the effort that you've made, the credibility, everything is here. You know, while my soul goes, no, knock that shit off. You're going full steam ahead. And Crystal, the community advisor, or our community advisor, I should say, said, you know, when you have made the decision to step into your power fully, to be a life coach and build your, you know, dream empire, you've always given up and reverted and retreated when things got hard. And that's true. When it looked like it was going to be a little bit harder to make this sell, a little bit harder to build the program, to go back to foundation and almost, as if you will, start over. It was like, fuck it, I already have all this done. I'm already good to go. I can just go here. You know, let's see. We'll put a 2 in the comments. Put a 2 in the comments if you can relate to that. I've got this decision. I'm doing this for me. I'm moving forward. And then boom, nope, I'm going to revert back. I'm going to go back here to what is comfortable. I'm not stepping out in faith. I'm not going to stay over here. I'm not going to, you know, follow my dreams and build my dream life or build my dream business, right? Put a 2 in the comments if you can relate to those emotions and those feelings of stepping back. No. This is too hard. This is too scary. This is too much. I can't do this. I'm not going to succeed at this. I'm going to fail at this. The people won't pay. I'm going to be judged. I'm not going to be supported in this business idea or this venture or going back to school or whatever it is. So I'm just going to stay here in this job I don't like, and this relationship that I don't like, and people pleasing and denying my feelings, denying the pain, whatever it is. Cool. So I'm glad you guys are with me on that. All right. So the first thing you need to do is get real with yourself. And so that I just shared with you was my journey in getting real with myself. And I'm still in these steps. Right now, I'm still in these steps. We're literally 48 hours into, okay, it's fucking time. I am 36 years old. I'll be 37 in April. I have a lot of my life left. I'm not one of those people that when I get older, I, start getting depressed and oh my God, and da-da-da-da. I don't do that with age. But what I do say to myself is, listen, you're 36 years old and you've dedicated 9 years of your life to supporting your family and putting food on the table, making sure everybody's upright, being and doing everything for everyone else. Push pin. Well, my personal development, my mindset, still doing those things, right? So not giving all of me, but really putting all that I had to give into those areas. Well, now looking at today and going, well, I have a 14-year-old and 11-year-old, and now they're way past the place of wanting to hang out with their mom and that quality time. I fucking ruined all that. I didn't get hardly any of that time. And there is no going back. And so now I'm at a place, see, that's a feelings thing. That's a pain thing. Hi, Shamanda. So when I look at that, I say, God, I'm so pissed because when they were 4 through 9, that was the time that they wanted to hang out with me, that they wanted to spend quality time with me, that our connection, that connection would have happened. And during that time was the biggest time of me building my business and putting my efforts and all of everything that I had to give into my husband, who wasn't fighting for himself, and a business to make ends meet. And so then this is the moment when I look back and say, if I did have to do it over again, I would make different decisions. You see what I'm saying? So this is that side where I would say, fuck it. If I am going to leave it all out on the field, if I am going to give everything that I have to give, if I'm going to sacrifice the things that are most important to me, there is no other place I'm sacrificing it than in the life and business of my dreams. And so the reason why I feel so strong in today's topic is because for me, this is about personal decisions that I've made in my life and things that I've done and denying my feelings and the pain that it caused me all 9 years. And then business decisions at the same time, right? And so it goes both ways. Crystal says, I had that this afternoon with my own business. I got over it though. So you go back and forth in, the life decisions you're making and the business decisions you're making, right? And so this example for you, it may not be a full-on connectivity example for you, but you can take exactly what I'm talking about and apply it to whatever you are denying your feelings and pain over in your life right now. So let's talk about understanding why you deny your feelings and why you deny your pain. So first and foremost, it comes from not wanting to fail. And again, not wanting to fail yourself, not wanting to fail in your relationships, not wanting to fail in your business, not wanting to fail in the fact that you went to school and you spent all this money and now you're like, fuck it, I'm not going to do it, right? Not wanting to fail, period, right? Then the next thing is coming from a place of wanting to do it all. So then you say, okay, I don't want to fail, so I'm going to do it all. And that's what you guys see a lot from me. I'm a do-it-all sort of person, not let anything go. I'm not very good at moving this out of the way and making space for what's bigger. I'm like, oh, but I'm going to lose this and I'm going to lose that. And oh my God, and I spent this time and I made that effort and I did this and this is amazing and I love that. And I don't want to let that go and I want to hold on to that, but I can do this and I can do that. But the truth is, you can't do it all, right? So the next point comes from understanding that even though you want to do it all, you can't. So you have to make a decision on what it is that you're going to give. Hi, Tori and Cindy Schmidt and Liz Sorley. Hello, say hi to me in the comments. Anybody who's just joining me, be sure to say hi in the comments. So then You're denying your feelings and pain because you want to be able to do it all. And because you can't do it all, or because you're afraid of failing, you say, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. And then boom, we revert back. So Anthony Robbins calls that your anchor. And I call that your default mode, that place where you, like settle back in. You keep going back to that same place. It's almost like when your car goes through a dip, if you go slow enough, your car will like come back into that dip, right? Without gas, it'll settle there. And that is what we're talking about here is, hi, Mary Mayhe, is that pushing forward, because that default mode is the thing that destroys your life. It's the thing that destroys your soul. It destroys your energy. And you have a default mode in everything. It's not just default mode in business and your job and a mother and a wife. You have a default mode in every single area of your life. So you know that life wheel, I think it's health, wealth, happiness, your marriage, your family, all of that in the life wheel. Every one of those areas you have a default mode. So when we're talking about getting real with your feelings and pain, we're talking about in each area or whatever area that's standing out for you. And then when we talk about denying your feelings and your pain, understanding why you deny your feelings and pain, then it's on whatever area that is bothering you the most right now. So once you look at that life wheel, you're like, yeah, I'm constantly denying how I feel and my pain here. Okay, then why you're denying that is because you don't want to fail. You want to do it all, right? Or be all. So you may not want to do it all, but you may want to be everything for everyone, right? And then the next thing is afraid that if you take that action, the result that you want to happen won't happen. And I think that's different than failing, because failing is like going in and it all fucking falls apart, right? But fear of going in and what you want to happen and what you think will happen doesn't happen. And now what the fuck do you do, right? Are you guys with me on that? So these are the three areas that make you deny your feelings and your pain. Okay? Yeah, so that could be your pain, Anika, when you say, want to be everything for everyone all the time, then you have to look at what are your feelings about that? How does that cause you pain, right? And your feelings about that generally come when you want to be all for everyone. It's because you don't want to take the time to face yourself, to fight for yourself, to show up for yourself, to do the work, to step into your power, to be the badass you are. When you are so focused on everyone and everything else, you can deny and ignore yourself until the cows come home, until you get to the point where you can't ignore yourself anymore. And you're at that crossroads of, I have to do something different or I'm not going to make it, right? You get what I mean there? So if you're like Anika and you are a be-all for everyone else, understand that that is the way that you deny yourself. That's the way you ignore yourself. That's the way that you pretend like everything that's actually going on in your head doesn't fucking matter. But truly it does, but you don't want to do the work to get through that, to grow through that. And I think that when you are a give-all, be-all sort of personality, there will always be an element that you are giving all and being all to other people, but there will be a threshold to that. So instead of it being to your destruction, it'll be to your benefit and everybody else's benefit. Okay? Maybe, Mary, it could go to the question, do you want to feel needed? So there's a great conversation going on right now in the Power Up Your Life Facebook group that Mary Mayhe started about the difference or, your opinion on being wanted and being needed. So read through the thread of there because it's a great conversation. So now I want to move to the 3 steps to take to free you of this burden. The burden of denying your feelings and your pain on whatever subject and situation that it is. So the first thing is you need to share that pain and those feelings that are still bothering you with the person or people that it will make the most difference. So If it's your partner that you have the feelings and pain from, then that's the person you need to talk to. If it's your girlfriend, it's them. If it's your parents, it's them. Whoever it is, that's where it needs to go. And if the person or people that you need to talk to are no longer in your life or dead, let's say, you can always write a letter and then burn it, or talk to somebody about it that's really going to help you through those feelings. The next thing is to journal your feelings and pain, right? Get it all out, get clear on it. Asking yourself questions like, why is it bothering me? Why does it matter to me so much? Okay, hold on, I gotta sit down. I feel nauseous for some reason. Well, I feel nauseous because I haven't eaten a lot today. What are we? We're at 4:32 and I probably should have eaten 6 times at this rate. All right. So, journaling your feelings and pain, because when you do that, you get even more honest with yourself. You get even more clarity in what happened. And then I always, when I'm going through a healing journaling session, I always ask myself, well, what do you need to let go of? Or sometimes it'll be, what do you need to stop doing? What do you need to get through this? So those are the different questions I ask. What do you need to let go of? What do you need to stop doing? What do you need to work through this? And then what happens is I answer those questions. And then from there, I take action. Does that make sense? So it's those different areas of me working through it myself. So you might want to write that down, because maybe you can't go talk to the person, or there isn't anybody you would really want to share this with. So journal out all your feelings and then ask yourself a high quality question. What do I need to get through this? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to let go of? What do I need to give myself to heal, right? That's even another great question. And the reason why I say, what do I need to give myself to heal, is because we should never be looking for someone else to fix this. Even though there may be a person or people that we need to talk to, it's still not their job to fix it, right? It's yours. So the third step that you take is committing to sharing your pain and feelings in the future. So if you're anything like Daniel, and I like to use him because the way we operate in life and with stress and emotions and pain and feelings is completely different. So I always tell you stories about me, but you're going to find that continuing into the future, I'm going to use him as an example, because I know that you'll be able to connect with him in the way that he operates. So I usually call it your dark places. We talk about this a lot, but I don't know. I just kind of rattled them off and pulled them off the top of my head, but I'll do my best. He has the place inside of him where he just shoves all this shit, right? Oh, can't do that. Where he just shoves everything. And that's where it stays. And he can deny all of his emotions, all of his pain, all of his feelings towards whatever it is that originally hurt him, pissed him off, made him sad, bothered him. He can just shove all that shit in that hole and he'll never pull it out again. He has the ability to do that. But the problem with that is when you deny yourself of your feelings and your pain, it literally destroys your soul. There is no way to deny your feelings and your pain and have it not destroy you. There is absolutely no way. So when you think, well, fuck it, it's just in this, hole, or, pushed way down, as I like to say, and it's just chilling in there and I don't care and I'm not talking about it and I'm never bringing it up again, or I'm not telling anybody about it. It's just a secret that me have. It's destroying you. It is eating you alive from the deep depth of the pit that you have it in. And then things happen that trigger it and it comes up, and either it kicks you down for a little while till you can shove it back in that hole, or it derails your whole life, right? So with that being said, it is so vital that you acknowledge your feelings, you acknowledge your pain, and you talk to the person or people that those feelings and pain relate to. But again, you're not talking to the person or people so that they fix it for you. You're talking about it so it's not eating at you and eating you alive. And then it's something you have to work through on your own if they're not willing to meet you and you guys grow through it together. Maybe it is your partner, right? If that partner isn't willing to meet you and you guys grow through it together, then you have to grow through it on your own and then start making your own decisions on what that looks like for you in the future. If that is something that is the end of your marriage or the end of your friendship or whatever it is that's causing you the pain or the feelings that you're having. So she's not on here right now, but I really hope she listens to the replay, or maybe she's on here, but she's not commenting. My girl, Tammy Lapp, last summer, I guess it was last summer. Yeah, it was last summer. She wanted to quit her job and I told her she should. And I told her that it would be okay and she would be much happier. And instead, she denied herself of that for her whole list of reasons and mainly for money, right? And that she was going to move forward building her business while working at this job. But since making that decision, there have been so many situations that has caused her soul destruction and pain, so many emotions, so much depleted energy towards that job because, let's rewind back up. She wasn't willing to step out in faith. She wasn't willing to have that confidence in herself. She wasn't willing to acknowledge the pain and the feelings that had already been caused and that she was worth more than that. See, when you do things for money, it's really easy to deny your feelings. It's really easy to deny the pain. It's really easy to deny the sacrifice. It's like, fuck it all. That doesn't matter. You know, money, I need to make money. I need to pay bills. I need to support, right? But then at some point, it all comes back to bite you in the ass. And now you have to work through all those denied feelings, all that denied pain in order to put yourself back together as the version that you are today, and then move forward with that action. Where if you would have just taken the action then, you could have gone through whatever it was going to do to you, however it was going to affect you, and already have been through it at this point. So to do a quick recap, the first thing that you got to do is get real with yourself on what your feelings and pain are in relation to whatever situation or people who are involved, right? Then you need to understand why you're denying your feelings. So in this situation, are you denying it because you don't want to fail? Because you truly just want to do it all? You want to be all? You want to make it all happen despite what's in your face and what's being shown to you over and over and over that it's not something that you're going to be able to do? Or is it because you're afraid of stepping out and taking that action and giving it your all and it not working? And then what do you do now? What do you do next? How do you overcome that? How do you work through that, right? And so you're afraid of it not necessarily failing, but not working out how you want it to, and then not knowing what the fuck you're going to do. So being afraid of the unknown, that's what I am attempting to say there. And then your 3 steps to free yourself of the burden. Number 1 is to share your past pain and feelings that are still bothering you with the person or people that it relates to. Number 2, journal your feelings and pain and ask yourself high quality questions, right? What do I need? What do I need to stop doing? What do I need to let go of? What steps do I need to take? What do I need to heal from this? Any one of those questions are great. And then 3, commit to sharing your pain and feelings in the future when it happens, when you're actively there, and not ever again allowing yourself to shut it down and say, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not important. I'll get over it. I'm fine, right? And just letting it go. So that's what I have for you today. If you haven't yet, be sure to text the words POWERup, one word, POWERup, to the number 74121 to get on our text list for when I go live like this or when I'm doing a workshop to sign up for it, blah, blah, blah. Whatever I have for you, I will be sending out that text message. And understand, it won't be like a shit ton of text messages because I do pay for those, but I want to make sure that if you want the help and you want to step into your power, that you get that information right when it's happening, instead of, oh, Facebook decides to not show you that that's what we're doing and what we're talking about, and then you miss out on it all, right? So if you get on that text list, you won't miss out. And even if you can't join us live, there is always that opportunity for a replay. If you'd like to get on a life clarity call with me, there is a link in the description of this video. You can click that link and get on my calendar. If you don't see any spots available, it's because my schedule this week's a little tighter, but I will be doing those calls, I think, Monday, Wednesday next week, or maybe Monday, Tuesday next week. I don't remember, but spots will continue to open up. And then the third link in the description of this video is to join my Power Up Your Life community. You can just click that link and go straight there. If you know how to spell it, you can go to liveunapologeticallyyou.com, join the community there. Here's the other thing that I would recommend. If you have anybody that you know would benefit from this information, I would love it if you would add them to the Facebook community, share the link to the Facebook community with them. Oh, wait, liveunapologeticallyyou.com might not work because I changed the URL to the group. Damn it. Anyways, you can find the group by searching Power Up, one word, Your Life on Facebook. I made some big changes to my community yesterday or the day before, and so I've got to go through and fix all the back end stuff there as well. So with that being said, I'll be back here next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern for another Power Up with Power Coach Alishia. I have a ton of great topics coming up for you, really like the next couple of months. So I do recommend that you put it on your calendar, Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern, unless I'm on vacation or I am sick. I will be on vacation February 16th through 23rd. So both of those days I will not be live. February 16th and February 23rd, I will not be live. But there is daily life coaching that's going down here. Stay tuned. We will be launching our Get Out of Your Own Way workshop. So there's some great things coming up here. I really appreciate you guys being here, supporting me on this journey, and I'm looking forward to supporting you and what you need in order to live the life you love. As I always say, remember to give yourself some grace. Say yes to yourself more than you say yes to other people. Progress, not perfection. I am sending you love, light, and peace, and I will see you next time. Bye.